Hello everyone. This is a little video we're going to call Shop Update. I think it's number 4. Anyway, we're going to call it 4. Anyway, this spring I took out 2 windows here and I put that door in, and behind that door we go out to where I'm building my addition for the boring mill, horizontal boring mill. And I'm going to show you some other things I've been doing in here this summer. So far I've taken out 11 windows and replaced 3 of them. So we're going to walk through the shop a little bit and I'll show you some other things I've done. There's another window here. Let's see if I can get some different light. Ooh. There was, let's see if I get back far enough without tripping over something. There was three big windows there, and I took them out and I put that 4 foot by 4 foot slider in there. And of course you can see all the lumber laying around, scab pieces I might be doing stuff with later. You don't want to throw anything away. So that's another window, 3 windows there. And back here, show you this iron rack. This is where I have all my shafting at. I have some aluminum up there, and then we go to stress proof and on down to cold rolled, and the big stuff's down there. Anyway, what I did on this rack, there was this one here, and then skip that one, and 4 feet down there was another post, and then they kind of go on that way through there. Well, I added 2 more posts in, which would be this one. There's the first one. This is the second one, which is 2 feet away. And we got another one that's 2 feet away, and another one that's 2 feet away. So now my long shafts can fit through everything, and then you can see as they start getting shorter and shorter, then I can put them up here and they're not laying all over the floor and leaning up against the wall. And then once they get under 2 feet, then I have another rack underneath my one lathe where I can put the shorter ones. And we've been doing a lot of this kind of work, auger work right now. Got to cut that all off and grind it up, clean it up, straighten it, put the flighting all back on, re-straighten it, balance it. A lot of fun. So let's continue on our little shop tour here. We're just walking through the place here. There's my Bridgeport 15-inch rotary table that it was stuck. I had to tear it all apart, and it got rusty inside of there. So then I decided to repaint it, and I got it all fixed up and everything. Now everything turns just nice and free the way it's supposed to. Alright, now we'll go over here. We're up by my Cincinnati mill, and back there was 2 more windows back there. Well, I took them all out, and then I'm not done here yet either. I'm gonna make a rack out of this board here for my my holders, my milling holders and stuff. That's what this cabinet here is for too. See, I got these made in here so I can hold them, but I want to make one out here, so they're all out in the open. Of course, I got to knock everything off while I'm showing you this. All right, now go up here a little bit further, and there's 2 windows there. If I can get out of the glare. 2 windows there I took out and put another 4x4 slider window in there. And there was another window. I took it out, completely eliminated it. And we got a little shipment in here this morning. So this is what came in this morning. We got bearing housings, Timken bearings. These all go on the shelf to get sold to customers. Okay, now we got one more window. I'll go up here and show you. There's another one back in there. You can see where I took that window all out and put a smaller window in. Don't have that one all finished off on the inside, but it's sealed off on the outside, so hopefully that makes some difference this winter. So from here we're going to go outside, then I'll show you what everything looks like outside, and we'll go around to the back where I've been building on the building, and I'll show you some of that. Okay, hi everybody. Well, I think this is where I left off at, so now we're going to continue with the shop update tour. So now we got to go out the front door. Got to turn right up this way. There's my office in there. I put this addition on 6 years ago, and this is supposed to be my clean room. It's full of engines and parts, deep freeze, extra refrigerator. Alright, now we're going out the front door. There's your old Jeepy. This is the first edition I put on that about 6 years ago when my son was born. And here's one of the windows I put in. Now if you look, get to a good spot here. Let's go right here. This is a metal siding. As you see, it looks like bricks. You can see that on, but it looks like a brick design. Well, it's obsolete. So I was trying to keep this all looking the same. So I found enough pieces around, and as you can see how I had to patch all the pieces in on the windows I've taken out. Trying to get it all to have the same patina, I guess. I think that's what they call it. I don't know. There's that other window I took out. But I think next year I will try to paint this all so it looks pretty good. And, oh yeah, this is pretty neat. This has been on there as long as I've owned the shop. I would kind of think I'd be kind of neat to repaint that. And then also up here in front, used to be a garage. But anyway, this is the long length of the shop. So we're going this way. And it's actually two different buildings put together here before I bought it. And right here you can see where there's the brick siding, and this is plain old barn siding. That's all going to get replaced next year, and along with that window. And see there, you can see I replaced that window and found out there was no felt paper or nothing behind the tin, so I took it all off and replaced that window and put felt paper on behind that. This right here you can see where we're just, wood. And then next year what I'll have to do is I'll have to take this panel here off, and then because I got felt paper about halfway into this panel, so I can take this sheet off and panel it sheet it put felt paper, whatever, I mean, up to there, because all that up that way has got felt paper under it, but this doesn't. So that's next year's project. I had other things to get done this year. There's that window in the back, and back here we go back to the old barn siding again. Now this is for next year too. Take off all this siding because there's no felt paper underneath here either, or building wrap, whatever I'll put there. So that'll all come off. And then back here, hey, there's my tent. And I got a little work done around here. I've had these metal beams bent by a company around locally, and then I welded them together and put base plates on them. So that'll come back to there. This probably looks taller than what it is, but anyway, I think in my video about the iron worker, you see me making a lot of these little brackets. Well, now you know where the brackets went. I am taking these angles, using deck screws to screw them on there, and I put the board on top here and deck screw from up underneath here. And then this will all be sheeted. I'll step back a little bit. Well, now that looks like a door. Well, it's not going to be a door. I left this area open so I can come in and to put my rafters in, and then this is going to be one solid wall. And of course I got to get the propane tank moved out, but my wonderful propane company came and filled my tank up when I didn't want it filled. So now they kind of come and suck it back out again. Now up there is the old roof, so I got to take and cut that eave all off, and you can see a lot of that tin's got to come up off there so I can get the new rafter bolted, screwed onto the existing building. And this is the other wall, and that will be the door. That'll be a big door. And then right there is going to be a walk-in door. I kind of pan around here so you can see. That's going to be a whole wall from there over to there. There's the tent. So got a little bit done. Oh yeah, eventually I'm going to take out these trees and the dirt pile so I can get stuff in here easier. But now if we come over here, there's a bunch of door panels. So I'm going to take these door panels and weld them together on this outside edge. These are 3 inches thick, and so I'm going to weld a 3x3 1/8-inch tube out here, and I'm going to make one big door, that hydraulic door that all folds up. So that'd be cool. And then over here we got a little this is a lot of my scrap wood from windows and stuff that I've taken out of here, and so this got to get all buzzsawed up for firewood for this winter. And I got a little a little piled up here. I got more wood than this, but this will get me by started for quite a while. And another old pile of lumber there. Some of it I can use, and it's good lumber, but some of it just don't work right. Of course, there's a little Oliver crawler tractor right there I picked up, and I did a job and traded for it. So I think that's going to be a job for me and my son to restore. It's an Oliver OC3 crawler tractor. And then, of course, well, there's the old iron worker sitting out in the boneyard. Well, I guess that's about all I can show you today. Another one of my iron racks there. Well, anyway, going to town for sheeting tomorrow and start sheeting some of this. So, thanks for watching, and thanks for any new subscribers I get. And we'll see you later.